This is JB with the 14-Day Wisdom Challenge Show, and here we go. Now we are in the book of Job. We are talking with Job. We're letting Job rather talk to us. He's speaking through us through these wisdom readings, which we're looking at right now. And as he's battling back and forth, he declares basically that the wicked do prosper. This is not his declaration here. However, this is a summary that he shares how the wicked will still prosper. God's sovereign will, his plan, does not bow down to necessarily having to punish every wicked person for everything. If that were true, we would all probably be in big trouble. So what he's doing is he's talking, replying back to his little friends, so to speak. And his friends have been giving him that wisdom, but it's not really all right for him, okay? You've got to discern for yourself when wisdom is right for you. Wisdom is a little bit about timing. It's a little bit about insight, understanding. Knowing when that time is huge. It's hugely important. That's one nugget you should take away today is timing. The timing and God's sovereignty. Now, let's get into this. Let's find out where we are and let's do this. Then Job answered. Let me get my headsets on here, ladies and gentlemen, so I can hear. Then Job answered and said, "Keep listening to my words, and let this be your comfort. Bear with me, and I will speak. And after I have spoken, mock on." So he's aware that his friends are mocking him in a way that he wants to sort of put that to the side. Let's listen to what I have to say for a little bit. My turn, he says. "As for me, is my complaint against man. Why should I not be impatient? Look at me and be appalled, and lay your hand over your mouth. When I remember, I am dismayed, and shuddering seizes my flesh. Why do the wicked live, reach old age, and grow mighty in power?" So that's a question we all have to deal with. You know, there is a commandment in the 10 Commandments that says, "Thou shalt not covet." And it's tough because we'll look around and we'll sort of be dismayed because we'll see these people, many of them wicked, who are prospering. That seems to, they seem to be prospering, and sometimes at the expense of you, sometimes at the expense of me. And it's tough. It's tough to understand how that weaves together into God's great plan. And yet it's true. It's true that there are evil people who grow in mighty in power even. Their offspring are established in their presence and their descendants before their eyes. So they even have children just like you and me. The houses are safe from fear. Their houses are safe from fear, and no rod of God is upon them. Their bull breeds without fail, their cow calves, and does not miscarry. They send out their little boys like a flock, and their children dance. So all these people seem to have all these blessings. They sang to the tambourine and that lyre and rejoice to the sound of the pipe. So they're throwing parties, they're enjoying themselves. They spend their days in prosperity and in peace. They go down to Sheol. They say to God, "Depart from us. We do not desire the knowledge of your ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit do we get if we pray to him?" So even then, this is maybe one of the oldest books, but even then, just like now, people are resistant to honoring God. It's in their hearts. It's in everyone's heart who is in this world that God is there, but they're resistant to it. And they feel like they can just kick it down the road, punt it down for another time and not honor God, not pray to him. Praying is a bit of honoring God. It's a bit of worship. Behold, is not their prosperity in their hand? The counsel of the wicked is far from me. So he says that the prosperity, they're doing it themselves. There seems to be. How often is that lamp of the wicked is put out, that their calamity comes upon them, that God distributes pain in his anger, that they are like straw before the wind, and like chaff that the storm carries away. You say God stores up their iniquity for their children. Let him pay it out then, that they may know it. Let their own eyes see their destruction, and let them drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what do they care for their houses after them, when the numbers of their months is cut off? Will any teach God knowledge, seeing that he judges those who are on high? One dies and is full of vigor, being wholly at ease and secure. His pails full of milk, and the marrow of his bones moist. Another dies in bitterness of soul, never having tasted of prosperity. They lie down alike in dust, and the worms cover them. Behold, I know your thoughts, and your schemes to wrong me. For you say, where is the house of the prince? Where is the tent in which the wicked live? Have you not asked those who travel the roads, and do you not accept their testimony, that the evil man is spared in the day of calamity, and that he is rescued in the day of wrath? Who declares his way to his face, and who repays him for what he's done? When he is carried to the grave, watch is kept over his tomb. The clods of the valley are sweet to him. All mankind follow him, and those who go before him are innumerable. How then will you comfort me with empty nothings? There is nothing left of your answer but falsehood. So Job's he's talking about the sovereignty of God, basically. There's good, the good and bad are basically, some have prosperity, some do not. Many do not see prosperity, okay? But they're all covered by worms. My friends, this is a picture of God's prosperity. This is a picture of Job trying to respond to his friends, trying to possibly educate them just a little bit in his sad, desperate time. You've got to think about that for yourself too. And think about this whole dynamic when it comes to wisdom. What are you getting out of it? What are you doing? Are you reading? Are you watching? Are you reading? Are you sharing? Are you intent on doing just that? Where are you in this program? Day 1, day 5, 14, 28? Are you on your third iteration here? This is where it would be. You'd be in this zone. You'd be in this zone right now if you start from day 1. My friends, but this is the 14-Day Wisdom Challenge show. Get something out of this. Get something. Pour into this. Pour into this sovereignty. Timing of wisdom as well. Remember that. Timing has a lot to do with it. My friends, this is JB with the 14-Day Wisdom Challenge show. Get wisdom, get instruction, get understanding. Get it now. Let's do this.